Hi everyone, welcome to 2025. I am Lisa from Crystal Earth Spirit Healer. One thing I like to do when commencing new year, commencing a new lunar cycle, like we had the new moon yesterday, is to set up a crystal grid. Have you ever set one up before? They're really good to set intentions in prayer. They're really good for distance healing. So let me show you a way how you can activate a beautiful crystal grid. With grid activation, it's a really good idea to work out what you're wanting to, what sort of healing or energy you're wanting to submit to the universe, the cosmos, the divine, whatever you believe it to be. So have a think about, you might want to send healing to a loved one. You might want to send distance healing to the world. You might want to send an affirmational prayer for yourself. Whatever you choose to do is perfect. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, so firstly, you choose the crystals that you want to use. So I am using clear quartz, rose quartz, black tourmaline, black kyanite. But you can use, and these are all raw, so you can use whatever crystals you choose. And there's no right or wrong way to do it. With crystals, it's just all about intention. So I work with 4 clear quartz points. So I work with the elements and the wind directions and the wind points. So you're placing your crystals in however they get guided, or however you're guided to place them. Oops. So crystal grids, as I said, are really good for intention, manifestation and prayer. And they will hold this energy for up to a month until you deactivate the grid, an animal or child trips over them, or you just use some sage to smudge away the energy. So I'll use these clear quartz points because clear quartz amplifiers of energy. So they will amplify, and they're pointing in. So they will amplify that intention of what you put in the center. So I'm going to use rose quartz because rose quartz is beautiful. All crystals are beautiful. And rose quartz is really good for sending out love, compassion, and healing. Okay, and I straighten up the clear quartz points. Okay, so the rose quartz in the center is what you're amplifying. So I'm going to send out love, distance healing of love, and the clear quartz crystals are going to amplify that intention. And you can put things like, you can put rocks. So I'm going to put some stones sort of around where you're guided. You can put feathers, you can put other crystals. You can basically have a good play around, just whatever you get guided to do. And sometimes the crystals and rocks and all sorts of other things you like to use will sing out to you. Okay, so that's the grid. Now, because it's quite powerful in amplification with the clear quartz, I like to put black crystals to ground in the grid. So I've got here a black tourmaline generator. And I've got black kyanite fans. So black tourmaline and black kyanite are your grounding energies. They assist to remove negativity, but they also ground in those energies. And that one at the end there. Get over. The birds have been playing in my garden bed. Okay, so you've got your grid there. So now you're going to think about, well, you've previously thought about, what you wanted to send the intention up. What sort of manifestation, what sort of distance healing. And it's always important to use cleansed and energized crystals because you're using them in their purest form. So you've got no other energies on them. It's also important to make sure that you're centered and focused too. so that you're not thinking about tonight's dinner, tomorrow's work day. You're focused and you're present. Okay, and another tool that we use is a wand. So I've got this clear quartz wand, and what you're basically doing is you're visualizing. This is how I learned to do grids. You're visualizing that you're a conduit between the spiritual and the physical world. So you're in a safe space, you're connected in, and you can invoke all the elements. So if you work with the elements, if you work with other sort of belief systems, you can invoke that, the angels, the archangels, the spirits, universe, whatever you choose. And basically you're using the wand to activate the grid. So you're placing the wand at the tip of the anchor. So the crystal in the center is the anchor, and the clear quartz points is the grid. Well, all of it's a grid really. So you're placing the wand at the anchor, and you're basically drawing lines, and you're drawing triangles. So you're just picturing, so picture like laser beams from the center to the quartz points. So you start here and you move up to the first point. Then you're moving across and to the center and across and down. And you're just picturing these laser beams of light just going from the quartz points, so they're amplifying what's in the center. Back to the quartz points, back up to the original quartz point, and back into the anchor. And then you're spiraling. And you just visualize, like a whirlwind of beautiful laser light beams. And then you're basically wafting the wand right up to the universe. So there is a beautiful, simple grid activation. So feel free to use, you can use lots of tumbled crystals instead of the raw quartz. You can use whatever crystals that you have. It's time to have some fun with crystal grids. Have a play with different crystals. You might want to use tumbled, you might want to use raw. And with the clear quartz in the center, you can actually use double terminated points, because they actually will manifest and amplify from both directions, to the anchor crystal in the center and then back out to the earth. So let me know how you go. If you want to have some fun, if you have some questions, feel free to comment on this post or send me a private message. Blessed be. I am Lisa from Crystal Earth Spirit Healer, wishing you the very best of 2025.